Great wins tonight, MP.
Good game, MP.
Get ready to rumble, young blood. Fans live for games like this one.
committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at the Cavaliers, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Right now for Cleveland, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP is set. His sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
I gotta say, MP has been head and shoulders above his fellow rookies this season. Since the year began, his determination has been unbelievable. You almost wouldn't believe it's his first year in the league. And you can easily imagine him hoisting that Rookie of the Year award over his head just like he planned.
Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now here's Paul. He picked up 10 in his last game. Launches a 3. Johnson, great positioning on the putback.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. Here's Jay. Mobley on a screen. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
It's his first trip to the line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Now here's Sohan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Jay, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down. Once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Castle, 15 in his last outing. Sohan outside, puts up a three, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would
to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation.
For him, they rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked
On the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Jay. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jay's got 11 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Paul looking it over. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Jay. And another basket for Cleveland.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Wembanyama, covered by Mobley. Here's Jay. He's got 13. Lets the three fly. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. San Antonio leading. Now here's Johnson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
I see him.
Pass to Vassell. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
This guy, a tough trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. Decided to change it up. Cavaliers trail by 6. Dean Wade is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Mobley, and it's Porter in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Jay. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Ball against Porter. Right side, Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The Cavaliers pull it in. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And the basket is good.
Comfortable with the ball in his hands, the rookie Castle just goes to work on them with the dribble move.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance. Contest without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Castle for three. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And it's Jay missing. San Antonio with the ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Screen on Mobley. Paul, shot is off. Cleveland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's the pick. Jacks up a three. And that one's good. Jay. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Mobley. With one on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they're pretty entrenched in their power ranking spot. Hard to see much moving from them this late in this year.
And that's not a problem for them. They have a great roster and all the tools they need to make a lot of noise in this postseason.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover.
Waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Paul after the basket by Cleveland. Pulls it. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Sohan. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Cavs. Sohan, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Sohan's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get